What is going on, Cryptonians? We're back with the third upload of the day. Today we're going crazy. We're going off. Anyways, we're going to start with the project called Calvaria. It is a card NFT game. It is a play-to-earn battle card game set beyond the veil of death, or the kneel of death. Play and earn and upgrade your cards to become the ultimate force on the battlefield. And now, the website itself, there's like a GIF playing in the background, and it's pretty cool. You have this like skeleton and this lizard or dragon, and they're like kind of about to face off each other. So that's pretty cool. And now when you scroll down here, you see there's a video here they can actually watch. So we're gonna take a quick watch here. Turn that down. Wow, that's loud. So as you see here, you have a lot of different cards you can choose and play with. Yep. So you have 3 different armies you can choose. Own NFT marketplace, staking platform, online pub mode, and monthly tournaments, which is crazy. Calvaria, Duels of Eternity. Join the Calvaria army at calvaria.io. So that's that. As you notice, there's a bunch of car videos here. Let's ignore that. So we have Calvaria Universe, Arquilla Vivinia. And you have some of the different characters in armies, sorry. And you have, she is deity, the more ambitious overseer of the afterlife, agile, unpredictable, religious in any destruction. And once used as a scalpel in life, in death, he's a hammer. And at the heart of the domain, encircled by the rings of preservation and above the twilight. And then you have characters of Mikokalia. You have, it's a deity tasked with preserving the natural order, and much more. Then you have the Void, which is the 3rd army. An allocation, you have their pre-sale, which is at 30%, their staking pool at 25%, price pool at 20%, operations at 8%, and then you have the team at 5%, liquidity at 4%, advisors at 2%, and MO at 6%. And that will all, that will be it from my side. The rest will be shown off by the one and only Rezo. So Rezo, the stage is all yours, my friend. Go ahead and take it.
Thanks to yourself. So we're looking at the roadmap. So these guys essentially have started quarter, and quarter 3 essentially from July about October, right? So here they're doing a full security audit, a pre-sale launch of RIA token, right? And Den of Skulls, security pool, and development, right? So we've talked about the channel before. So if you don't know, you can go to another video of ours where we actually explain what these are. So quarter 2 of 2020, we're going to do a partnership with influencers, gamer, streamer for DOE. And
You're cutting out just a little bit, Rizzo. Sorry about that, guys. There we go.
Hello. Should I just redo my part?
No, it's fine.
All right. So quarter 2 of 2023, right? So they're doing the partnerships with influencers, gamers, streamers for the DOE tournament, right? An official DOE launch. Quarter 4, they have the INO on KuCoin, Gate.io, and XT.com, token launch, and CEX list, right? And CEX is essentially centralized exchange, right? And DEX, decentralized exchange, right? There's a difference between the two, which we will explain in a separate video. And they'll also have NFT drops, which is actually pretty cool. So if you, what drops are essentially, they will give you free NFTs, right, as like a promotion, and you can do with it what you want. You can sell them, you can just keep them, whatever, right? And then all the way up to quarter 4 of 2023, which is the end of next year, they'll have the VR experience, right? The Calvaria VR. So they are essentially adding a VR system to this entire game, which is kind of odd. But let's see how it turns out. It might be really cool. And there's a huge conference by Calvary, right? So the roadmap looks actually pretty cool. Here's the team. You have Walt, who is the business development manager. Oh, you have Maxwell, who is the head of marketing. You have Jeremy, who is the creative director. You have Paul here, who is the team lead and blockchain developer. And you have Justina, who is the project manager. Artemio, Artemio, who is the operations manager, and TC, who is the financial, right? And that seems to be their entire team. I actually kind of like the scroll. It's very cool. The only thing is it's not on a timer, so it does not automatically just scroll. It's fine. They have their advisor, who is Nikolai. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this name. So he's a mentor, rated top 3 people in blockchain. So a pretty good backing in the entire team, if I do say so myself. So they have all of these partners, such as Kenzo, Ventures, Sky Meta, right? They have Bit and all of these different partners, right? So they're actually pretty stacked in terms of like funding, from what I can see. And their website actually looks very good, in my opinion. There's some additional information. Here are the smart contracts, I think. Yeah. The token Calvaria, Duels of Eternity, and yeah, it's just called the RIA, right? They haven't come out with it yet, but it is there. Pretty cool. Here are the socials, which will be linked in the description of this video. And before we actually go to the end of the video, we are actually going to look at their light paper. So they have both the white paper and the light paper listed. So we're just gonna skim through the light paper. So Calvario is a project centered around speeding up the mass adoption of crypto through play-to-earn battle card game. So they're essentially a battle card game, right? Which was why I was kind of surprised with their VR experience. They were kind of going to release the end of next year, right? The mission is to create the first effective ambassador between the real world and crypto. Okay. Uh, our vision and mission. So their light paper actually looks very cool. All of these different images, the background, just very top notch, in my opinion. The project overview, they have NFT staking, or rather just normal crypto staking. The Calvaria DOE, which is their uh, card game, I believe. They have their DAO, which is a decentralized autonomous organization, right? And we've talked about those as well. They have an in-game store, which will sell their NFTs. So all of their loot boxes and all of those things will be essentially NFTs which you can open up. And they have mini games as well. And there's a scholarship system, which is pretty new for this. So let's kind of look at what a scholarship. So the game essentially will have like a PvE mode, right? And it will have all of these features such as NFT upgrades. So you get a card, right? And let's say it's at level 1, you can upgrade to level 2 and become like a different image and more valuable, right? There's a free to play mode as well. So you can use your mobile app. There is non-NFT assets as well, card upgrades, potions and buffs, just lots of stuff here, right? And these are some of the games which is similar to Calvaria, right? Uh, so, for example, Gods Unchained, which we've actually looked at, It does not have a story mode, but these guys do, right? And does not have 30 characters, play with without crypto wallet, mobile gaming, etc. Right? So it actually uh, just covers like a lot of different aspects of a game, which other um, crypto-based gaming games do not, which is actually very promising in my opinion. The universe there is Arcala Divina, the Void, and the Dragon Plane, right? Because there's a dragon. Uh, Characters. Let's look at the scholarship. So they don't actually go into the scholarship program on this, but we can talk about the tokenomics a little bit, like second. So the allocation is 30% for pre-sale, which is currently uh, being sold essentially, so you can buy the RIA. Uh, the staking pool will have 25% of um, the total tokens essentially, the max supply, right? 20% is the prize pool. This will be probably for the tournament, which they kind of talked about in their roadmap. 8% for operations, 6% for INO, 5% for the team, 4% liquidity, and 2% for advisors, right? The total supply of RIA will be 1 trillion, right? And the pre-sale price is 1 cent to around 3.5, which is a lot of money, right? So this is like around $1 million, right? And this is one, right? So actually pretty cool stuff. So do check them out, and that'll be it from me. Back to you, Cuts.
That will be it for the video, guys. As always, comment what you think about this project and what you want to see next. And have a good one, guys. Have a good night or day where you know where you live, and have a good one. Bye.